What do you get when you combine the overhead perspective of Spy Hunter, the stellar side-scrolling action found in Ninja Gaiden, and the killer first-person gameplay found in games like T2 the arcade game and Operation Wolf? You get this kick-ass game, Vice Project Doom, for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Developed by ACOM and published by American Sammy, Vice Project Doom, known in Japan as Gundek, was released in 1991, the same year that classics like Ninja Gaiden 3, The Ancient Ship of Doom, Battletoads, and Kabuki Quantum Fighter were released. In this hidden gem, you play tough-as-nails officer Quinn Hart, an ex-mercenary whose partner, Detective Reese, goes missing and is presumed dead during an investigation to find a mysterious gel, codenamed Project Doom, developed by the PETA Corporation. Now it's up to Quinn, with the assistance of his lover Christy, who is also a Vice agent, and Sophia, who is an acquaintance of the two, to find the mysterious gel and take down the people responsible for it. For years, PETA has been developing electronic equipment and military weapons, but to everyone's surprise, it is revealed that PETA has been secretly run by an alien race for centuries. The infamous gel that the PETA has developed allows aliens to live and breathe on the planet Earth. It is also used as the alien race's source of food, and when in contact with humans, it causes some serious side effects. Basically, it's like crack for humans, minus the mutating side effects, of course. The gel has become a desirable illegal drug and is being sold on the black market. The game's story is told through really cool stylized cutscenes that could easily be turned into an action movie. The characters are engaging and the story is told in such suspense that you will have a hard time putting down the controller in favor of seeing how the rest of the story is going to unfold. There are some dramatic scenes to be had as well, like when Quinn finds the missing Detective Reese infected by the gel. Well, I won't spoil the rest, you just gotta check it out, it's really cool. Gamers got a lot of bang for their buck with Vice when it came out, since it's like having 3 games in one: a side-scroller, an over-the-head driving game, and a first-person shooter. The game's fairly lengthy 11 missions is divided between the overhead driving missions, where you must dodge obstacles, collect coins and such while destroying enemy vehicles with the gun equipped on your car, which you can control with 3 shift speeds until you reach the end of the level. The side-scrolling missions are where you fight it out against the mutated baddies using your trusty laser whip, a 44 Magnum, that's right ladies and gentlemen, just like Dirty Harry's infamous 44 Magnum. Go ahead, make my day. And throw in some hand grenades for good measure. By pressing the select button, you can choose which weapon you want to use to kill your enemies, but don't go all John Rambo because your bullets and grenades will run out fast until you find more ammo. Come on boys, let's party, as our hero Quinn says, right before you jump into the third style of gameplay, which is the first-person shooter levels. These awesome levels have you sniping like Tom Berenger, picking off your enemies one by one or in groups. Grenades can also be thrown, and no matter which level you play, you will fight against a large variety of enemies, including mutated humans with spikes coming out of their back, a levitating enemy that looks like it has a pumpkin head, enemies that shoot fireballs at you, flying scorpion bird-like creatures, giant sewer rats, dogs, and more. Most boss battles will consist of military vehicle bosses developed by the PETA Corporation's military division. During your missions, you will find items to pick up along the way, including bullets, which add 10 bullets to your 44 Magnum, heal aids, which will restore 2 units of life, as well as turkey legs, which restore almost half your health, coins, which when you collect 100, you'll gain an extra life, and more. Similar to Ninja Gaiden, you will receive an unlimited amount of continues, however, your points will reset to 0, and as always, you will start at the beginning of that level. There is something very unique in Vice that I've rarely seen in old school side-scrollers, which is the ability to crouch, run, and shoot all at the same time. Clearly this game is way ahead of its time, as that feature is something we see mainstream in shooters today, such as Splinter Cell. I have to give props to the soundtrack as well. It has a really cool synthesized action vibe to it that gets you pumped when killing the mutants. Also, the graphics are top-notch here. For example, in Stage 2-1, the city in the distance looks awesome as you kill enemies on the outskirts. Vice Project Doom is a blast to play and keeps you playing hours on end with all the different gameplay. Dust off your NES and pick up a copy of Vice Project Doom. You will be glad you did. See you next time on Video Game Saga's Vintage Play segment. Be there or be square.
Well done.